Yeah, this one right here is my testimony for everybody that's been waiting on God. Wondered if your prayers matter. I've been there. This was the Lord showed me. I remember planting seeds when nobody was around, crying out to God while my face was to the ground. There were nights I felt broken, nights I felt alone, wondering if my prayers were even reaching heaven's throne. I kept praying for my family, kept praying for my home, praying for the people that seemed too far gone. Sometimes I got discouraged when I couldn't see the change, but God was working behind the scenes through every circumstance. I learned roots grow deepest when they're hidden underground, and faith gets stronger when no answers can be found. The enemy kept telling me my labor was in vain, but God kept teaching me to trust Him through the pain. So I kept sowing mercy, I kept sowing truth, even when I didn't understand what He was doing. Now looking back, I can see His hand all along. He was preparing my harvest while making me strong.
Harvest blessings falling from the Father's hand. He was faithful through the seasons, just like He planned. When I grew weary, He taught me to stay strong. My breakthrough was much closer than I knew all along. Harvest blessings from above, fields of grace and mercy overflowing with His love. I kept my eyes on Jesus, let my faith increase, and watched Him bring a harvest full of joy and peace.
Jesus opened up my eyes to the harvest all around. Broken people looking for a place where hope is found. I saw myself in some of the struggles that they faced, searching for direction, needing God's amazing grace. There were seasons I was empty, there were seasons I was lost, until I truly understood the power of the cross. The Lord took my failures and He turned them into light, and showed me how His mercy reaches farther than the night. Now every chance I get, I tell somebody what He's done, how He saved me by His grace through His one and only Son. Because the greatest blessing that I've ever come to know wasn't money or possessions or the things this world can show. It was Jesus changing me from the inside out, turning all my fears and all my doubts around. Every soul that comes to Christ reminds me why I stand, pointing people to the Savior with my testimony in hand. Real talk, there were times I wanted to quit, times I thought nothing was happening, but every prayer, every tear, every step of obedience, God saw it all. And looking back now, I realize He never stopped working, not once.
Harvest blessings falling from the Father's hand. He was faithful through the seasons, just like He planned. When I grew weary, He taught me to stay strong. My breakthrough was much closer than I knew all along. Harvest blessings from above, fields of grace and mercy overflowing with His love. I kept my eyes on Jesus, let my faith increase, and watched Him bring a harvest full of joy and peace.
Some of my harvest came as peace when anxiety left. Some came as strength when I had nothing else left. Some came as healing in places nobody could see, and some came through the work God was doing inside me. I learned His blessings don't always come the way we think. Sometimes He changes hearts before He changes anything. The fruit of the Spirit started growing in my life, helping me walk in love and keep my focus on Christ. I started thanking God in the middle of the storm, trusting Him to keep me safe and keep me warm. And every season taught me something I needed to know about the faithfulness of God and how His blessings flow. Now when I see the harvest standing in front of me, I remember every prayer He answered faithfully, and I give Him all the glory for the things He's done. Because without the grace of God, I'd still be on the run. I can hear His faithfulness in every answered prayer. I can see His goodness in every season He carried me. The God who gave the seed was also the God who brought the harvest, and He never left my side.
Harvest blessings falling from the Father's hand. He was faithful through the seasons, just like He planned. When I grew weary, He taught me to stay strong. My breakthrough was much closer than I knew all along. Harvest blessings Jesus, let my faith increase, and watched him bring a harvest full of joy and peace.
Yeah, this is my testimony. God never forgot me. God never left me. God never wasted a single tear. Every seed, every prayer, every battle led to harvest blessings. Screwed and saved. All glory to Jesus Christ.